So do you think that is there any probability for Ishan Kishan to come up in the first 11?
Look, if Tilak Verma is fit uh,
Hmm.
by the time the fourth T20I begins, then he's
Hmm.
an automatic choice in your final 11. So going into the T20 World Cup, if you have your captain back in song, back in form,
Yes.
you can't ask for anything more. Time shifted towards India, and they
Yes.
never
Yes.
lost it. Yeah.
Hmm.
So and then some easy catches were also dropped by New Zealand today, which was
Exactly.
quite surprising.
Welcome to the Creek Hub. Along with me today, Shayok Banerjee is there, the senior correspondent of the Telegraph. Shayok, welcome to the Creek Hub.
Thank you, Partho.
Today we have seen fantastic lunches by Team India on the second T20I against New Zealand. From 8 for 2, they are chasing the target of 209 and they have chased it and within 15 overs. And the fantastic innings played by Ishan Kishan. How will you describe today Ishan Kishan's innings?
We all know the kind of form he was in. You
Hmm.
know, during the domestic white ball tournaments, the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy and then the Vijay Hazare Trophy. So
Hmm.
it's just an extension of his good form,
Hmm.
and he proved that he seriously was in some very good rhythm,
Hmm.
and he he has just and I mean he's just continuing from where he had left off in those domestic tournaments.
Okay.
You can see that that free flowing stroke play. It
Hmm.
seems to be back in him.
Hmm.
So at present, it really augurs well for India. It,
Obviously.
it
And most
might be
importantly,
India's
Surya
reflection.
Kumar Yadav was, yeah, sorry.
Absolutely, absolutely,
Surya Kumar Yadav also came in form after maybe
absolutely.
460 days, what I heard in commentary. He scored
468
an,
yeah, yes, 23 innings and 468 days. So going into the T20 World Cup, if you have your captain back in song, back in form,
yes,
you can't ask for anything more.
absolutely. Absolutely. But
And
from here, one
uh,
more concern is coming up. That is Ishan Kishan, who actually, Ishan Kishan came into the Indian squad for the T20 World Cup as a backup wicketkeeper or batter. Now, after these two innings, specifically today's innings, what do you think? Is there any probability that he will come in first 11 in the World Cup? And we have to keep it in mind that Tilak Verma was out of the squad for the first three matches in this series, and he will be in the squad of the World Cup. So, do you think that is there any probability for Ishan Kishan to come up in the first 11?
look, if Tilak Verma is fit uh,
Hmm.
by the time the fourth T20I begins, then he's
Hmm.
an automatic choice in your final 11. You can't keep him
Hmm.
out.
Okay.
At the same time, if Ishan continues scoring,
Hmm.
making significant contributions, the pressure then could be on Samson because
Yes.
in these two matches he hasn't fired, and
Yes.
his mode of dismissals too were also not. Uh, I mean, not too impressive.
Hmm.
It didn't look too good.
Hmm.
So, uh, so as I was saying that if Ishan continues the way he is performing,
Hmm.
and Samson keeps on struggling, then you might as well see Ishan opening the batting with Abhishek Sharma. I mean, I won't be surprised if that happens
Okay.
because you can't keep Tilak Verma out
Absolutely. He was a key
because he's a
batter
man
in
for all
last 1 year.
situations. Yes, he's a man for all situations.
Exactly. He can play in different gears.
Yeah, absolutely. He can I mean, he can shift gears anytime.
Yes, this is the plus point of his batting. And
Absolutely.
one more interesting thing that we have seen today that the pace bowlers who are it is fast bowler or medium pace bowler, whatever we say, it was around five players, five bowlers including medium pacer and fast bowlers. Do you think for the World Cup this will be the perfect combination?
No, Akshar Patel, he injured his left thumb in the previous
Mm,
game.
mm,
So Akshar Patel, when he's fully fit, I'm sure he'll be back in the 11 because
okay.
he's the vice captain.
Mm,
And not just because he's the vice captain, but he's an all-rounder and he's also another floater in the batting order. Apart,
yes.
uh, alongside his 4 overs of bowling,
And, and different
so
feeling as well.
fielding as well. Yeah. So Akshar will be back.
Mm,
In that case, it depends on the conditions because India will be playing in various kind of conditions uh, in the World Cup. Um,
mm,
we all know that the conditions at the Wankhede are different from those at the Kotla or maybe in
yes.
Ahmedabad
Mm,
or at Eden Gardens.
yeah, for the
So,
spike matches.
yeah, for the Super 8 game.
Mm,
So, yes, in one or two games, at the Wankhede, I won't be surprised if we see only two spinners, that is Akshar and Varun Chakravarti.
okay.
And Shivam Dube, both Shivam Dube and Hardik Pandya get to play. It won't be
Okay.
surprising of, because of the red soil pitch in Mumbai,
One correct.
at the Wankhede. At the Kotla, I think Kuldeep will be a factor. You
Okay.
need to play three spinners
Okay.
because that pitch is slightly slower in nature.
Okay. So, as per you, that India may shift, that may change their first 11 according to the venue in the World Cup.
If you think logically, that's the way to go. Uh, but now that you have this kind of a team management with with someone who has his own thoughts and views,
Mm.
you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
You might,
I'm asking it because
yeah,
the last World Cup happened in India in 2023, though it was a different format. But whatever India played, they went with almost one uh, type of first 11.
yes. See, at that World Cup, you know, they didn't really prefer to change the winning combination.
Exactly.
I think only in the first match against Australia and Chennai, Ashwin played, and after that, I don't think he featured in any other matches, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
And Gill came when he got fit.
After he had, after he had recovered fully, after the
Yes.
first two
Yes.
matches, I think he returned against
First two
Pakistan.
matches. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, he missed the first two matches.
And Shami came in once Hardik got injured
Hardik
in
got
the
injured.
comeback.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah. But again,
Mm,
when it comes to this team management,
mm.
you might as
You
well.
can predict.
You can't predict anything. You might as
Yes.
well see Kuldeep getting dropped in all the matches. It might so happen. I
Mhm.
don't know. It might so happen.
Mm,
So let's see. We still have 3 matches to go. So let's see.
exactly. And what's about why Bumrah was not playing today? What is it?
No, at the
Yeah, the information.
toss, the captain said that he has been rested from today's game. So that's okay, I think.
Though Bumrah was not a part of this 11 today, but I have a question about Bumrah. That is, do you think that just as we are just 15 days away from the World Cup, is Bumrah's form is a concern? Because if we see in last, if we see before 2025, his bowling economy in T20 was around below 5, 4.5, 4.7, like that. It was his economy. Now last 1 year, if we see that he is giving runs on beyond 7 per over. And in the last match also, he considered the 29 in 3 overs. So do you think that it is a concern for Team India?
No, I think it's too early to call it a concern because, see, at the end of the day, he's a quality bowler
Yes, absolutely.
and
No doubt
he's a
about
big
that.
match performer as well,
Hmm,
something he has shown in the past.
hmm.
And at times, yes, you do go through phases when you just come across as a little bit more lackluster. So these things can happen. Yes,
Okay,
the concern is if, say, he bowls 3 overs and goes for 40 odd without taking a wicket, and the captain doesn't feel too confident in
hmm,
handing the ball back over to him. That's when the concern arises.
okay,
So, so far that hasn't happened. So I don't read.
hmm,
So I don't think we should read too much into this.
okay. And what do you say about Team New Zealand? Because we know they are very consistent performer in any kind of ICC tournament, and but they lost two matches back to back here. So, what do you think about their condition?
I think so, given certain decisions they have taken so far, and
Hmm,
including including in today's match,
hmm.
it seems that they are looking at a trial and error method in this series, as far as this
Okay,
series is concerned.
okay, okay.
Because in the previous game also,
Hmm.
towards the end of India's innings, their captain Mitchell Santner, uh, instead of coming on to bowl himself, he preferred to give the ball over to Glenn Phillips and Daryl Mitchell, which was
Yes,
quite surprising.
yes, absolutely,
And then
absolutely.
in today's game, after India were 6 or 8 for two, something like that, after the first 2 overs,
Yes.
he suddenly he handed the ball to Zach Folks, who's still a newcomer in this circuit,
And
and
from
then he
that
went for 24.
particular over only, India took the match.
India took the momentum shifted towards India, and they
Yes,
never
yes.
lost it. Yeah.
Hmm,
So, and then some easy catches were also dropped by New Zealand today, which was
exactly.
quite surprising.
I have never seen
Yes,
New Zealand to drop so
yeah,
many catches in one match.
yeah, dew was also a factor because in Raipur, and if you bat first, no total is safe.
Hmm,
I mean, India too had found that out in the ODI against South Africa when they couldn't defend almost 360.
hmm. Yes, a
So,
month back.
yeah, a month back. So, yes, I mean, as I was saying, that New Zealand, see, when the World Cup begins, there will be a different team altogether.
Yeah, hope so.
In this series, it appears like uh, they are more keen. They are more keen. I mean, they are keener on testing a few
Yes.
things. A few
And
things here.
finally, it may be the first 11 in this condition.
Yes.
So, what do you think? Look, again, I'm talking that 15 days after the World Cup will start, and today match we have seen in Raipur, how do you affected the match, especially at the time of India's batting? Do you think that do you will play a big part in the World Cup?
In February. So in certain places, definitely it will.
Hmm.
I don't know about Mumbai, but in
Hmm.
Delhi it might.
Yes,
In Ahmedabad too, and Eden
yes,
Gardens definitely,
yes.
and other venues uh, is not so easy to say now.
Okay.
But yes, dew will be a factor. In certain places, it definitely will be a factor.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see how it his impact, its impact. Anyways, thank you, Shayu, for joining us today. We'll see you soon in some different programs.
Thank you so much, Parthu.